welcome to another edition of Thunder and Lightning. I am your host, Dan. Of course, next to me, I have Nick. What's up, Nick? How's it going tonight?
No, I'm good. I just made it.
I know.
15 seconds to spare.
Yeah.
I was at an event, but, I made it.
Did you have fun at that event, at least?
Yeah, it was really good. It was a kickoff to Women in Construction Week, but, Princeton to Red Bank is not exactly the most traffic-friendly route, so, yeah. But I'm here.
All right. Well, you're here. You made it. That's all that matters. So we have a fun show tonight. Tomorrow's franchise tag deadline, so we haven't heard anything yet either for Xavier McKinney or Saquon Barkley. Last time we talked on Monday, we heard that they weren't going to tag them, and then of course semantics. Whoa, we don't know yet because of all the other scenarios that are going on. We're not really going to touch about Combine other than the worst kept secret apparently is that the New York Giants are going after or looking to go after a quarterback either in the draft or some sort of free agency. Obviously, that is not new news. If you've been following us and just following the Giants on Twitter, you know it's been a full-out war. And every day, I don't know how people have something to say about Daniel Jones negatively or positively every single day, but more power to them.
They find a way, don't they?
It's absolutely amazing.
I don't get it. I don't think they have anything to do, I think, is what the problem is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to lean towards that as well for what you just said. So basically we don't know if the Giants are going to use the tag or the transitional tag on Xavier McKinney or Saquon Barkley. We'll find out tomorrow. If you're listening to this Tuesday, and we'll see what happens. And we'll go for there. If neither of them gets tagged, we will see both of them go on their merry ways of going through free agency and the chance of them not coming back to us, which is part of the business. So,
business is business. Yeah, I think they're gonna go on their merry way to free agency.
Right. So that's about that. We're not really going to get into it because we do have 2.5 months until draft night on which quarterback. And obviously, other than JJ McCarthy, no one threw. No one did anything crazy.
Caleb Whalen, the only person to reenact the opening of Braveheart, though.
Yes, I actually have that
Sam
queued
Hartman.
up. Sam Hartman. Too bad he's going to be a lawyer someday. So good for him.
He's going to be a lawyer someday.
Hold on 1 second.
You can't keep me waiting on the Sam Hartman Braveheart opening slow-mo.
No, I have this wonderful.
Oh, you have mine. You have mine.
Oh, no one wants to see Sam Hartman. They want to see Nikki.
I do.
She can get a taste.
Ooh, look at that slow-mo. She was working on the slow-mo action.
Look at all the things I do for you guys. Make a complete fool of myself for everybody.
Oh yeah, I know you. I know you loved every second of it. Look at it; it's still going.
It's still going. I slow-moed it. It's still going. Okay, so you're not going to show Sam Hartman. I mean,
no, we've seen it. If you're on Twitter or social media, you saw it.
Wow, so you show mine.
Yeah, no one wants to see Sam Hartman.
You don't show me any eye candy.
All your Simps want to see you. They don't want to see Sam Hartman.
It's on Twitter. That's okay. You know what? I did post the Sam Hartman slow-mo run on my Instagram with the Taylor Swift Shake It Off.
Mm-hmm.
And it did really well. It's got like
thousands
of views. You
can talk literally about anything possible, and then just the most random things go off on social media because of
like my hair shake. How come we didn't get a hair shake from you?
Oh yeah, I was gonna do the jokingly. Oh, where is it? But no one cares about me, so it's all good.
Oh,
the Giants on a QB, and they have buyer's remorse.
Yeah. Well, so we heard, right?
Rumor has it. Rich Eisen talked about it today as well. Yeah.
What do you think about that?
It's just the old adage of here we go again. Just the typical Giants not knowing how to keep their poker face on. I thought we were over this, but obviously not.
Right.
It's like watching you play poker, and it's just like.
Why did you bring me up? in this example.
Because it's funny when you can tell when you're disinterested into something and you just
my zone out face. I'm trying to get better at it.
So, but the other thing is the offensive line and the wide receivers apparently had great workouts during the combine. So it's just like, oh, here we go again. Do we get the fourth best quarterback in the class if we don't trade up, or we get a top 2 wide receiver, or the offensive line, or something? Oh, Chris, absolutely. That's a good way of putting it.
I was going to bring that point up. It's like, I mean, how do you know that?
We have no idea. But honestly, they don't have to show it. Like it's just obvious, you know what I mean? Like I was mentioning before, like their poker faces are clearly saying it. And then when you had JJ McCarthy talk about the Giants interview and everything else like that. So it's really going to be interesting the next couple of months of like.
But he did more. Okay, I just go back to the press conference at the end of the season when he literally told everybody, we will address the quarterback position. Yeah, we might draft one or we might get one in free agency. So it's like, isn't that kind of all you need to know?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's wrong?
It is.
Did you have bad dinner? It looked like you're going to throw.
No, actually, dinner was great. It was a little agita from dinner, but dinner's going to be great.
Well, we'll get into food takes in a little bit, but you just can't trust where any of the leaks come from.
Oh yeah, it's smoke and mirrors season, as we all know. But with that being said,
right.
So here's the fun thing about the New York Giants is on Friday the New York Post wrote an article about Darren Waller contemplated on retiring this year, but he is coming back for the next season for the New York Football Giants. Then I guess 5 or 6 hours later, they retracted, and Darren Waller said, I haven't officially made up my mind yet if I'm retiring or not. So, Nikki,
this keeps happening.
Yeah. So take it away. Like, what do you think? What is your spidey senses tingling with? Is Darren Waller staying or is he going to retire?
So
what do you think? Because you're a Darren Waller fan 1.0 from last season.
I know. It's such high hopes, and I really I'll stand by the fact that if he could stay on the field, he is a really good tight end, de facto receiver. He is a weapon, an offensive weapon, but he can't stay on the field. But I'm noticing with all these retirement, I mean, even think like Kelsey just now, Brady, it was like it all leaked they were retiring. Every news outlet had to walk it back. And then like a couple of days later, they're like, okay, I'm officially retiring. So it's like, can we just, I know you want to give the story to like your person, but like, I'm just so sick and tired of this, as if we all can't tell when players are retiring. Much as I would love to see Waller succeed in New York, you know, I think he probably should retire. It's tough for him to stay healthy. And I wish that wasn't the case because, like I said, I think a full healthy Waller with, you know, a quarterback that can see the field and a functioning offensive line. Yeah, he's a great offensive weapon, but I mean, he just can't stay healthy. So, how old is he?
Let me look at that. Darren Waller is 32.
32. So I mean, it's like 100 in dog years. I don't know.
Yeah, and unfortunately, his history with injuries / abuse to his body with drugs and alcohol obviously doesn't play a favor. So if he was to retire, the Giants get over $6 million in cap space, and unfortunately, they'll have $7 million in dead space. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like, I come from the whole, you're already thinking you're done if you're already thinking about retirement.
Right, you got one foot out the door type of.
Right. So honestly, as much as we personally need Waller for this anemic offense, it would surely be good to have him. But honestly, we can't rely on him. At some point, he's going to unfortunately get hurt. But at the end of the day, if his heart's not in it, it's going to be like Kenny Golladay all over again. Unfortunately.
Oh God!
I hope not.
Mention Kenny friggin' Golladay to me.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Was that the worst contract in the franchise history?
I mean, I don't know. It's definitely up there. it's easily definitely up there. So what do you think?
Oh no, it's definitely up there. At least in recent memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be sad kind of with Joe. Like if he's back healthy, great. But if he can't stay healthy, unfortunately, I don't know. Go,
Yeah, for
retire.
sure.
I don't know if oh yeah, Nate Solder. That was a really bad contract too. Like horrible contract. How much did Nate Solder get?
Oh, Nate. Oh, yeah. Nate Solder is definitely the worst contract. A lot of money. He
Like
definitely had.
62 million, something crazy. Like,
Yeah, the offensive line was just like the biggest offensive line contract of all time.
yeah, for complete suckage. Are you all right over there? You have technical difficulty?
Yeah, I finally using my headphones. I'm finally found my mic.
Uh-huh.
So it's just for
Oh,
whatever reason you were coming out sounding like echoey, so I had to put it onto the actual headphone jack instead of the mic.
uh-huh. Are you good now?
No, I'm good now, nice and clear. So I was
Okay, nice
trying
and clear.
to get you.
All clear. All clear on the front. What do you think about this whole, like Joe saying, and like we've seen, for all week now, Giants take a wide receiver at 6? Because Joe Shane did say there's a lot of talent, right? There's a lot of quarterback talent, and it's not necessarily at the top. So what are you thinking now?
I mean, I'm going to be saying the same thing as I've been saying. If the Giants don't love their quarterback at 6 or their trade value to move up, I would go best player available. And if everybody's mock drafts and everything else like that, it looks like we're going to get a bona fide number 1 wide receiver or
Oh,
Joe Alt.
stop me if you've seen that movie before or heard that song before. It's the same fucking thing every year. Oh, we're gonna get a bona fide number 1 wide receiver. Really?
Well, no.
Okay, everybody. All
Well,
right.
between Dunze and Neighbors from LSU, those were the two guys that are mocked to us the most.
Right.
And with that being said, they are both guys that should be our number 1 wide receiver. The first day of mini camp, first day of rookie camp, they are bona fide dogs. So I don't know. See, this is where the fun begins and smoke
Okay.
season is. Everybody's now saying that JJ McCarthy is going to be a top 3 pick, when everybody with eyes know watching the games like, all right, JJ McCarthy has the intangibles and everything else like that, but there's no way he's better than the 3 quarterbacks that have been mentioned throughout the last couple of months with Daniels, May, and Williams. So it's really going to be interesting on who loves JJ McCarthy and who is going to go up to him, or is he going to fall like some people think. So it's really going to be the fun night on draft night on where does JJ go.
I think he's
And
gonna fall.
if he falls, that means we got a wide receiver or Joe Alt. So
I think he's gonna fall. By the way, he's another one who looks like he's like 12 years old. And then Zach Wilson just look like they never hit puberty.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not into it. More of a Sam Hartman kind of girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow. I don't know. Like Joe Burrow, he better come with it this season. I don't know. Sam Hartman might like edge him out.
Well, Sam Hartman's going to be the XFL quarterback of the year in a couple.
Can you leave my new crush alone?
Nope.
Anyway.
So anything else in Giantland before next week? We'll talk about free agency and everything because it's going to be coming up the date.
Oh yeah, next week is going to be the exciting week, I think. Right. I just, as far as the combine goes, I just don't like I don't know. It's like so much analysis goes into it, right? And I get it. And scouts, their job is to do this. There's actual people's job is to do this, right? Coaches are there, GMs are there. You know who's not there? Everybody on social media who's got a fucking opinion. Like, I can't, I almost want to mute it because I just can't read it anymore. I can't listen to it. Every 2 seconds, it's like some new rumor thing is coming out. Like it all becomes noise. So while this time of year is exciting, it's also extremely obnoxious at the same time.
Yeah. I'm with you.
You just want to like scream, like just shut up. Like none of you know what you're talking about. None of you.
Yeah, none of us do. So
there might be a couple reporters who I wouldn't even say they know 100%, but they probably know more than most of us. And everybody else can just just enough. I think I'm just going to mute combine, draft, Giants still till
that's going to be your best bet, unfortunately.
Well, it just gets obnoxious. Like there's some certain people in this fan base who just want to get on this soapbox and just pontificate on their draft picks, and then they want to change their mind the next day, and then the next day they change their mind. It's just like, just stop. You don't know what you're talking about any more than we do, so just stop.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, we also cut Mark Lewinsky, guard, our top free agent from 2 years ago. Unfortunately, with the cap space situation that we had 2 years ago, he unfortunately had to be our top prize of free agency where the cap space was.
Yeah.
You knew his days were numbered, especially with the money he was making, and he got benched after week 1. So, and he was our extra lineman coming onto the field during heavy packages. So,
anyway,
it is what it is.
It's the NFL, and this fan base only cares about what's happening with Daniel Jones, what's happening with Saquon, and will we get a number 1 wide receiver? And is Brian Daboll on the hot seat? I've been getting a ton of questions about that the past few days. I think we've talked about this a lot, but I don't want him to be on the hot seat in your theory, but I think that's just where we are right now. And I don't want the Giants to keep repeating this cycle of new regime every 2 to 3 years, now a new quarterback. Now, it just, you guys all hated Eli Manning, but you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And
all I'm going to say to you.
And the funny, he already exceeded Shermer and Joe Judge because he's on to year 3. But, yeah. And
right. But if he wins 4 or 5, if this team goes, 5 wins again, do you give Brian Daboll year 4?
It doesn't look like it.
No. So here we are again with
unless they draft a young quarterback and they're like, all right, this buys me a couple years, unless it's
buys you a couple years, but you just gave Daniel Jones all this money too. So it's just not a great. The Giants just can't ever seem to get it right. We joke about that with the Jets and Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Newsflash, everybody, we're kind of right there. We just can't seem to get it right either.
Yeah, of course. So, all right, favorite time of the week. You and me, food fighting. I know all our people that are watching now are waiting at bated breath.
They're waiting for the last 10 minutes so we could talk about food.
Snacks. I told Snacks what I was having for dinner tonight, and he's, that's a good one. And Nikki's gonna have it.
You all almost threw up in the beginning of the show. So
no, it was a burp.
I'm intrigued.
It's because I'm drinking seltzer at the moment, and the carbonation came up as I was about to speak. So
all right, that's
instead of burping in your ear,
burping in my ear, the listeners would have to hear you
yeah. If Seattle and Denver can move on from Russell Wilson, the Giants can move on.
Yeah,
it's correct. Yeah, Russell Wilson is a whole nother subject that we're gonna get into later because he has over $80 million of Bronco money, so he's going. He doesn't want to lose any of that money, so he's gonna go vet minimum and get 2 teams to pay for him this year. So the life. So yeah. So food take wise, Nikki, I'll start with you first because this is gonna be more fun. What'd you have this week, or what did you do this weekend?
What did I do this weekend? Oh, I worked basically all weekend. I did because Saturday was really rainy here. It was torrential downpouring, and what are you gonna do in a torrential downpour day? It didn't stop until much later in the evening. So I worked, and then yesterday I worked a little bit, watched Villanova game, ran some errands, and I had grilled chicken and salads basically all weekend. But today I went to a Greek place for lunch.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I love Greek food.
You do? Really?
I love gyros. I love them.
Really? See, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So we went to this place right by Princeton University where my event was.
Do you feel smart being at Princeton today?
Did I feel smart?
Yeah, like Elle Woods.
Yeah, for once in my life, I felt smart. Certainly don't feel smart when I podcast because I'm just a dumb blonde that doesn't know football. So sure as hell don't feel smart on Monday and Wednesday nights, but I felt smart walking around campus. I actually felt old. You know, I was like, damn, look at these kids. Like, thought I could pass for a student, but no, I think I was a little overdressed. You know, most of the students were in like pajamas.
Yeah, that's the college look, and then you're all in your
at least put on yoga pants. So I can't stand this. I noticed this yesterday. Wait, before you get to what you ate. So I noticed this yesterday. I was in the store. The whole pajama pants thing. Like, could you just throw on like black yoga pants and just make yourself look like a little bit presentable? Like, well, the pajama pants, I just don't understand.
What's old is new again, and that was our look when we were in high school.
Excuse me, what's our? I never left my house in fucking pajama pants. Yoga pants, yes. Or my cheer warm up, you know, like you had like the track pants or whatever. That, but I never left in like, well, I don't sleep in pants anyway, but I never left in like pajama pants. They didn't need it like that. I'm just, first of all, who can sleep with all these clothes on? Don't you guys get hot at night?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wear shorts.
Yeah, no. So, but I see people with like, yeah, they're flannel pajamas or just like,
yeah, no,
they got designs. There's like monkeys on them. Like, come on, you walk out of the house.
They don't wear that to bed.
That's even worse. I actually so that means you intentionally got up and put your monkey pants on and went to the store. That's worse.
Yeah.
Speaking of monkey business, I can't wait to hear what you had for. So my lunch though, went to local Greek. We had some stuffed grape leaves, me and my friend, and we had hummus and pita, and then we picked at a Greek salad. It's a lot of food. I actually didn't really eat that much, but it's good.
Shocking. I'm proud of you for stepping out of your element, even though you do like Greek food.
I didn't really step out of my element. I do like hummus and pita.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I saw that your story, and I'm like, where's more of the food?
Right. That was it.
So what did I have?
It's crazy. My daughter wears them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's grown men at grocery stores with like, I don't know. It's like Santa Claus on there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But the fact that you're telling me there's people who just wake up and they're like intentionally put on pajamas to leave the house, I don't get it.
I mean, I'm making that up, but it looks.
See, I don't know. I feel like you have some inside info. I feel like you know someone that does that. That's
well, I wear sweats all day long when I'm not at work.
Okay, but sweats or joggers or yoga pants, like you can make that look somewhat stylish. I'm talking about just complete mess.
Right. I definitely don't make it look stylish like you do, but yeah, for sure.
I make everything look stylish.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so was it dinner last night or tonight that you really want to tell me? Last night you said it wasn't nothing too exciting.
No, it was roast beef. It was
again?
No, we didn't have roast beef. We didn't actually have the style of roast beef for a couple weeks.
I'm pretty sure you had like something similar last week.
Yeah, no, we did a couple weeks ago, but yeah. Yeah, it was like stew a couple weeks ago. Last night was roast beef, nothing special, but Ralph's open. So that was good. Spring is coming and summer's coming, so that's huge for anyone that lives on Long Island. I don't know if Joe's still in the chat. So yeah,
you took the kids.
I only took Johnny, and then I brought it back to the house, and he had a meltdown because he wanted what he wanted in the car. Like, we live 2 minutes away, and don't you want to eat with mommy and everybody else that was over for dinner? So of course that was meltdown.
God,
tonight though,
kids, man, like we had this conversation yesterday.
Oh my God, yeah.
God,
he was fine the whole trip until I was like, I left it in a bag. He's like, "Where's my ice cream?" I was like, "Dude."
Wait, you put ice cream in a bag?
in a cup. He wants ice cream. He hasn't realized how good Italian ices are yet. But so when we go, he gets vanilla ice cream and we get all the cream Italian ices. So
I don't know what a cream Italian ice is.
it's
but
like a step close to like ice cream, but it's still Italian ice. It's like a creamier ice.
So did you give it to him in the car?
No, of course not.
Oh.
Why was I gonna make a mess in the car for a 1 minute?
I was gonna say that's like to have ice cream in the car is probably pretty messy. Like,
well, not only that, it's literally a 2-minute drive. So
how old is he? 3, 4?
He's gonna be 4 next month. So
oh my gosh, yeah, no, they can't eat like a normal human being yet.
Yep. So that was that. Ralph's is open for anybody that didn't know that on Long Island. You're welcome. Dinner tonight. It's the benefit of my mom retired. So backstory, my mom and dad still are religious. So Lent season, they don't want to have meat on Fridays. So my mom, for whatever reason, got fresh pizza dough from Trader Joe's, which is pretty good. Saved it for tonight. So we had homemade pizza and calzones. So that's really how good it was today. Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it.
No, wait.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Well, wait, hold on. A couple questions. Your Honor, I have a couple follow-up questions. May I redirect, counsel?
Yeah, yes,
okay.
Yes.
So what did you end up eating on Friday then? If you ate Friday's meal today?
Well, that was the problem. Well, not the problem. You know
but
me.
She bought it for you for the intent of use was for Friday night, correct?
Yeah, but I guess my dad wanted fish, like the not fillet of fish type of like fish sticks. Don't eat that.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. No.
I don't eat that. You know I don't eat fish.
Eat fish sticks?
I don't. I had grilled cheese.
Sticks?
I had grilled cheese because you know I don't like fish. So they had like
grilled cheese?
Yeah, I love grilled cheese.
For dinner?
Yeah. It was me and Johnny that had it, so it was good.
And everybody else had fish sticks?
They had like fish sandwiches, like they turned it into sliders. So
what kind of fish? Like breaded fish? Like
yeah, like fish sticks, basically. Yeah, no, I don't eat that. So tonight was calzone.
Wait, what'd you have with the grilled cheese?
Just grilled cheese. I was like, whatever. It's that time of year.
What does that time of year mean?
For Lent, it's just like they don't eat. Christians don't eat meat on Friday during Lent.
Oh, I know. I'm Catholic. I know.
I'm Catholic
church
too,
and I don't know how.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't know why.
I'm not religious and I don't follow rules. So
yeah, neither do I. But yeah, I don't like fish. I know, Joe. It's a sin.
I love seafood, but fish sticks just. Yeah. I just picture like, I don't know, like them coming out of the box in the frozen food aisle and just looking sad and
yeah.
gross.
So that's what they had Friday night. Tonight. So yeah,
oh, okay. So that's my other follow-up question. Pizza and calzone are like pretty much the same thing. I know what they look like, but like they're dough and cheese and sauce, really, essentially.
Well, there's no sauce in calzones.
Wow. Well,
and with calzones you put ricotta in it, and you don't for pizza unless you want a white slice.
Okay, but as I just stated, it's still dough and cheese.
Right, but it's still awesome.
Essentially the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have it, Chris.
It says fish sticks are straight up kids.
I'm sure my parents. I don't know what exactly. Once I know I don't have it.
I like a white pie though. See, that's the thing. I'm not a red sauce person, but a white pie, I could do that. But I just the calzone is so much. It's like so much. Like
too
much.
Yeah. I split it with my dad. So.
Well, how many pizzas did you make?
My mom had like 2 like not deep dish, but pan style pizza.
So, how many people came over for dinner?
Tonight it was the 5 of us. Oh no, 6 of us, 7. My brother came over because he had to work in the city today. So he took the train.
Does your brother live close?
Yeah, he lives a couple towns away, but he takes the train by us so he can come and see the kids and stuff.
How many people did you have yesterday? You said you had people over yesterday.
The same amount. Oh, one extra person. My grandma came. She comes on Sundays.
So you guys always like have a lot of people over on Sundays.
Yeah, we do Sunday dinner. Yeah, it's pretty important.
Is it?
Well, for us it is. So.
Oh.
It's one of those things we one of the traditions we've always kept as a family.
So when can you eat meat on Friday? After Easter?
Yeah, after Easter. I still eat meat. I don't observe it, but just being courteous to my parents. On Friday nights at home, I don't eat meat.
Oh, but you're not religious. You guys don't you don't.
I personally don't. I grew up in a very religious family, and then I'm like, yeah, this is not for me. But
Got it. Okay, so no wonder why you said you had heartburn at the beginning of the show. It's a lot.
Yeah, I also drink seltzer, and the carbonation also built up in my chest as well. So I didn't want to burp.
Like TMI, like we don't need like the anatomy.
Well, you know what the after effects of.
Oh, it's better than drinking soda. You didn't drink soda with your pizza, did you?
No, seltzer.
You don't drink soda, do you?
I do, but not like religiously.
Oh, speaking of soda, what kind of soda do you drink?
What kind of soda do I drink?
Do you drink Mountain Dew like Brian Dable?
No, I don't drink Mountain Dew. I like Dr. Pepper.
See, I don't know if it was his Mountain Dew.
Yeah, you have no idea it was his.
I know, but you know what? I wanted to have fun with it. And no, Twitter don't let you have fun with anything because it was Nikki. Oh my God, how do you know it's his soda? I don't. I'm just having fun with it because he struck me more as a Sprite guy. So I saw the bright green Mountain Dew and I was like, oh, is he a Mountain Dew guy? I thought he'd be like a Sprite guy.
I actually been drinking more Coke Zero as of late, Chris.
Do you think that was Brian Dable's Mountain Dew?
Of course not.
No?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't care enough.
Well, if you had to pick, you think it was his or not?
It probably was his spit bottle, if anything.
That's disgusting.
Well, probably was.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
Did you have dessert yet?
No, I haven't.
Are you going to?
For post show if I'm still hungry.
Are you going to?
Probably not.
You're not?
Yeah, I don't know. Monday nights I'm a little busy, so.
You're a little busy Monday nights. Oh, okay. So then that means, doing well on your New Year's resolution.
Not really. If I went to go check the scale, it probably wouldn't, but.
Did you have dessert last night?
Yeah, Ralph's.
Oh, right. You got ice cream. Did you have dessert Friday night?
I don't remember. You're asking too many questions.
What about Saturday?
Saturday? No, I didn't. But I hung out with my friends and they got pizza, so I guess pizza was technically my dessert on Saturday.
You eat a lot of pizza.
I love pizza.
How many times do you eat pizza a month?
A month?
Yeah.
I don't know. I at least have it once a week.
I think
so. Over 4 would probably be close.
6? Over under 6.
Even.
Oh.
Maybe there would be a week that I splurge and I'm like, I could go for a slice of pizza. Yeah.
Again? You love pizza. That's your favorite food of all time?
Probably. That or chicken parm. Like meal-wise.
No, don't get me started on chicken parm.
Well, you're uncultured. You're an uncultured swine from Toy Story.
I'm very cultured. I just don't like. I don't really like breaded stuff. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pick the breading off, really.
Yeah. Not shocked by that. Anyway, Nick, you're not going to be on Blonde Blitz on Wednesday. Where are you going to be on Wednesday? Are you going to be rooting on your boys from Nova on that bubble?
I am. I will be at the Nova Seton Hall game on Wednesday, so I will not be on Blonde Blitz. This was your only chance to catch me this week because, I just want to be a fan and go watch my team play. And it's convenient. They're playing at Prudential Center, so.
Right. So hopefully we get a Nikki hostage video, and does she find a smoothie bar at the Rock.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but you never know.
I don't know what to do because I don't think I'm going to find a smoothie or a smoothie bowl. So
I think you're gonna have to eat before you get into the stadium.
eat before I go.
Right.
Well, so here's the thing. I do have a hair appointment before that. My hair salon just happens to be right next to Appliables.
There you go.
So in theory, I could have a smoothie and then just hope that I don't get
I
hungry.
would go bowl because you're gonna be hungry at 10 o'clock at night on Wednesday.
Right. I mean, I think game starts at 6.
Okay, 9 o'clock on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, who do we have for Blonde Blitz this week? Do you know?
I do know. I just have to confirm, so I don't want to.
Oh, wow.
Give
What
it
a
away.
letdown. What a horrible tease that is.
Well, they have to watch.
Everybody tune in Wednesday night to see Blonde Blitz. I will not be there. Deb will be back. I don't feels like Deb and I haven't done a show together due to scheduling issues in a minute, but I think you'll get us the week after.
Yeah.
Yes.
As of right now, it looks like both of you guys will be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. And then I won't be back because I got to go leave for work. I have a work trip.
Right. Short-lived.
But I think we're back next week, right? Yes. Back next week.
There you go.
If Nikki comes to the Commanders at Giants Tailgate next time, oh my gosh, I would love a piece of grilled chicken. I just like grilled food. I think it tastes better than breaded food.
Right. All right. Until next time, we'll see you next week. I'm sure one of us will post a video on news if someone gets franchise tagged or not. As always, see you guys next week. Have a good one, guys. Go
Bye,
Giants.
guys.